You're on the air.
Ha! Hello, and welcome to Family RPG. I'm your game master, Jonathan.
Oh, master!
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, if you don't describe me as your dungeon master.
No.
No.
Okay.
I can get off for the public.
Sure can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, we're playing Children of the Gods, my completely unprepared game that I've been working on for so many years, and now we're actually trying to do something with it. When last we had our adventurers, our company of adventurers,
Yeah.
yes, they ran away from the inciting incident.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Strategically left the incident that had nothing to do with us.
This is true.
Mhm.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
Well, we did encounter some beings from it.
You got one, yeah,
You know.
and you paid it off with a bushel of apples.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah. And then you wrecked your car. Huh?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy, yes.
Yeah.
Then you wrecked your car.
Yep.
You had to get your car repaired.
Yep.
That was a lot of rolls.
Oh yeah.
You got shocked to unconsciousness.
Mhm.
Then the following week, you actually did the translation on the book and performed operation on an alcoholic elderly woman.
The nose didn't buzz.
Nose didn't buzz.
Operation.
Yes, it's true. Yes.
Well,
I mean, it was close. She did a roll of 3, so she didn't critically fail, but it was not a good time. But she survived. And then you sold back the translation to the man who sold it to you in the first place. And he, being dim-witted as he was, didn't ask for the original text, so you still have that. You decided to try to potentially blackmail him for using his brother as a means of creating a rage-inducing drug that he was selling to gang members.
but we saved his brother.
You saved his brother. Your goo has within it sequestered
Yes.
this essentially very dangerous form of ecobots.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to get rid of that.
Oh, did you change the description in Children of the Gods?
Huh?
Did you change the
I did, yes. And I even
Yeah.
showed. Dad was curious about how the process went, so I did that in front of him.
Okay, good.
Yes. So that's what happened.
Oh yeah,
last
and
time.
those Skittles in a little container are kind of like mystery Skittles, and like some of them are sweet, and some of them are sour.
Ah.
Just saying, if you were interested.
I'll hide some M&Ms in there.
Thank you.
Even
Add
better.
to the chaos. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway.
Moving on.
So,
So it's the next day.
the next day.
It's
yeah.
I'm going to produce 10 more blue raspberries.
Mhm.
Pass out 3 each, and I get 4.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a great little snack, especially if you're not feeling well.
Indeed.
Yeah.
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 So you have a valuable book that
Mhm.
perhaps you'd want to offload on someone to get paid for, to sell. To
Or-
somebody who actually knows what they're getting.
Keep it for my collection.
Oh, you're
Okay.
getting your own collection.
Sure.
Sounds good. All right.
Unless we need to buy a legendary weapon.
There's always that potential. In any case, though, how about you do a history check for who might be interested in the book if you were to say to want to sell it?
22.
22. You know that, despite the present situations today, in the future, when this game is set, the Murphy's Bookstore would be interested in probably purchasing such a text.
Are they
You know
selling
they
things for
nearly
like
went out of business
$6
recently, so.
a book now?
Alright. They have you're still your standard plethora of different fiction and non-fiction books, but you do know that they also have. It's run by a dragon.
A dragon.
Yes,
That could be dangerous.
mostly in name, dragon, and that he is a collector of particularly old books, and so that in order to maintain not necessarily a facade, but just the business of books coming in and out of his possession, essentially. Yeah, you know that you'd be probably interested in such text.
Well, how about I take a picture of it and not take it up there because dealing with dragons is never fun.
Uh-huh.
All for trying to get a quote on this thing?
If you want, it's
Besides, we can go see who's going to marry the dragon.
we're going to marry the dragon.
The owner's getting married.
Okay.
Don't know if you saw that post today.
I didn't see that one, no. He's a good guy, so good on him. This is a descendant of him. So I guess presumably this relationship works out pretty well. His grandson named Gregory.
Okay.
Yes, Gregory.
Well, you're writing his future for him.
Yes.
I don't know, it didn't work out in Star Trek.
This is true. You killed off my character before I knew who my daughter was.
Yes. It was fun.
God! Gregory! Anyway, alright.
So, all right, you make your way to their store.
Sure.
All right. And of course, you're driving.
Yeah.
How do you do a basic? What have you been doing for driving? I forget.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Well, it's dexterity. Or
How is it straight dexterity?
Straight dexterity, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
9. Okay.
Didn't crash into the store.
Well, I'm proficient in land vehicles, so that would add my proficiency bonus, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So 11.
11. Okay. You're able to make it there. You don't get any accidents.
I should hope not.
Yeah.
It's not
well,
that far.
No, it's not that far. Not that far a drive.
Okay.
And you know all maniacs are on the road though. Yeah. Did we get there? Easy enough.
Great.
And we went to the store, and you see there's rows and rows of several books, and far larger than what it is presently. And they actually bought up the property, the store beside it. Just a lovely store. And they've expanded the collection of books over to there too, and so you have whole aisles that are devoted to entire sections. It's practically like its own library.
Has it been organized?
Yes.
Don't have to go through 3 rows to see what's back there?
Yes, you actually, it's one layer of books each time, and they're more size organized as well, so less wasted space.
It was more fun when it was a vendor-only store.
Oh?
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was weird.
Like too many guys running a vendor-only store, and of
Yeah.
course, where their grandparents had a print shop, we were able to have a vendor's card. So we went in, like, you need a vendor's card. Like, we have one. They're like, let's check that out.
Uh-huh.
Checks out. Okay.
You two
Going
come
in.
in. Yeah. You were technically employees of
The print shop.
Print
So,
shop at the
yeah.
time, yeah. So other people looked in and was like, how did they get in here? They
They're
had vendors.
children. Like, we were teenagers at the time. I was like, they're children. How did they? They have a card. Go away.
That's where we got the behind the green screen. There's the dragon statue that we have the
2 dragons holding up a bowl of his dragon. Yes, all.
got
yeah.
that and a bunch of little bottles of salt.
We had chocolate vanilla, or mocha vanilla, strawberry shortcake,
Yeah.
and lick me all over. And I was like, what does that smell like? We gotta get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know. But anyway, okay.
I think you used that one up already, so.
Yeah. It's fine.
Anyways, but now plethora of books
Yep.
available there,
Uh-huh.
and various types of employees are wearing T-shirts that say movies on them, and they're of all different the races in town.
No ninjas?
You wouldn't see them.
Good point.
Okay. Good answer, good answer.
I know he tests me. He tests my patience.
You're not a doctor.
He vexes me. That's what we do. We're players, especially him. Hey, now you know how I felt. All those times where it's like, did he do this?
All right.
The book doesn't say.
You're talking about specifically the Star Trek Adventures?
With a lot of them. It's
Yeah.
just like,
The book doesn't say.
yeah.
I read the whole chapter and I don't know
Like,
what you're talking about.
we had to do so much of that with Lotus Dimensions. I'm like, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna make something out of this turd. I will. I will
Let's
polish
see,
this turd.
Let's see, I got the trash can here. Let's pull it. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Now you're making me think of Mythbusters where they polished a turd.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I forget, did they?
Yes,
Was
they
it
made
successful?
this round ball that was completely polished.
Oh, okay. Nice.
What do they do? Freeze it or what?
No, they just let it dehydrate, solidify, and then
Oh, yeah?
polished a round turd.
Oh god.
I mean, I will give it to them. They did make a game. They did release it on their Kickstarter.
Yes.
They got people to pay money for it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's that,
It may have had
too.
tons of misprints and very poorly structured missions and rules and so on, but
That's standard in this industry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at, the Star Trek books,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, apparently the Shadowrun 6th edition core rulebook's finally out, and people who were diehard Shadowrun fans have said, we're rejecting this, we're going back to 5th. And I'm like, after the starter box, I can see why. They even have in the full book of mentioning how, oh, you can summon spirits, but then you can't. And all kinds of other different mismatched rules. Apparently they were written by multiple freelance artists and writers that did not
It's called
fact check each other.
A committee.
Yeah.
Well,
that just-
committee would at least work together. This was like
Well,
individual
not
contractors,
necessarily.
individuals.
Yeah.
So you'd see things in chapters that weren't in other chapters, and it's like, this is a broken mess.
Yeah.
It's a shame, because 5th edition was fun.
Is fun.
Yeah.
It still exists.
Yes, it does, and it can be fun. When you understand it. I don't know how I ran that game, I really don't. But
So we're in the shop.
We're in the shop. Yes.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I wasn't interested. I'm just tailing behind there with these guys in case they get in trouble.
yeah, I don't care, I just hit things.
Okay.
Don't hit the buttons.
I guess I'll walk up to the counter. I have a rare book to get a price on.
Okay. You see at the counter we'll say it's a brute, and he has somewhat a monkey-like features to him.
What's his name? I like fellow brutes, what's his name?
Brandon.
Brandon.
Brandon
I don't
the
know
Brute.
any Brandons.
Brandon the Brute. Okay.
Yes.
Why did that name have Brandon the Brute?
Hi there. How can we be of service?
I came into a book and I heard you guys like to purchase older books. So I brought some pictures to see if there'd be interest or at least getting a rough idea.
Pictures. Excellent. Can I see these pictures?
Sure.
All right. Oh my, it's a pretty old book there. I see.
It's a few years old.
All right. Let me check in the computer here. Turn this around. Doesn't seem to be in our database.
I
But
wouldn't imagine it to be there.
You're right. This seems to be a very old book.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know this language per se.
Then what did you look up?
I tried to figure out what those letters were and just type that in. That's why it didn't come up with much.
Okay.
I thought maybe the Google Translate would help, but no. The Babel Translate, but no, it didn't work. Do you know what this book is called? So I might be able to do a more accurate search.
Bloodletting.
Bloodletting. All right, I will look that up. Do you know what era this might have been about from?
1200s.
Well,
Post-conquest.
All right. There we go. All right. I was misspelling bloodletting.
Hey, you lost
So-
your accent there. You don't even sound like a Brandon.
You said you weren't going to criticize me with voices, but I can't do voices.
You try one and then you skip it. I'm gonna criticize.
Well, just consider he just lost his voice. Anyway, continue.
So that is. I think I should call my employer to see what his say on the matter might be.
Okay.
All right.
He's a dragon, isn't he?
He is.
I'm gonna go in the other room.
I'll be on the phone with him. That's all.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't need to leave.
Oh, okay.
He's a very friendly folk.
Really?
Indeed.
Dragons make me nervous.
So he steps off to the side, talking on the phone.
What mixture of nanobots produces a dragon in this one?
It's really more just a dragon. Well, how do you do?
Nature check? Culture?
Nature. Well, I suppose it would be culture. Yes, culture check.
Ooh. 9.
9. You know, dragons like to collect things, and people don't tend to see them very often. But when they do, it's definitely for business or revenge.
I'm trying to figure
Which
it out.
side?
Huh?
Dragon revenge or people revenge?
The dragon getting revenge. They have been wronged in some capacity.
Well, at least we're doing business.
Maybe I know a little more about dragons.
All right.
Probably not. 12?
12. You're pretty sure that they aren't called dragons because they actually have any sort of reptilian features to them. They aren't necessarily nanobot users themselves.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
All right. More of a cultural thing than an actual biological thing.
Ah.
Yeah. Getting back. Well, my employer says that he'd be very interested in making a transaction with you. He provides 2 different offers. One, upon inspection of said materials, he would offer you $10,000 for the book.
Okay.
He had previous manuscripts of the same copy, but they were all damaged in some capacities. And so he hopes that your copy is superior.
Okay.
Indeed.
And what was the other version?
He's offering a debt coin.
A debt coin?
Debt coin, yes.
As in like a marker for a favor?
You can ask favors of it, I suppose.
I think I need a little more information on this debt coin.
The particularly wealthy are able to, as your colleagues here have nanobots inside them, very evidently. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Little brute.
brute. The decay bots can be collected and inserted into a coin, and essentially stay sentient inside the coin.
Okay. And what does that do exactly?
Well, as I understand it, I haven't been able to see one myself. So if you get one, it'd be very amazing. I'd like to see it. You can ask him questions, him or her, whatever it is, about whatever their profession was, to get answers out of them. You can use it as another transaction of some sort, you know, because I say it, these are what, you know, the rich handle in. I mean, he was offering you 10 grand for it, so it's a lot easier to hold down on one coin than it is 10,000 coins. And
It's based off the soul coin in the new Baldur's Gate book.
in manner of speaking, yes.
Another reason why he got it reference.
Yeah, so that's a little inspiration for me. Also, if you are a nanobot user, essentially you can absorb the knowledge from the coin, essentially nullifying the consciousness inside it, and gain the proficiency in whatever skill or tool, language that they were valued for.
And if you're not a nanobot user?
You can, I guess, ask it that
You can ask it
information.
questions, and you get it more, you know, from its own point of view.
That certainly sounds interesting. When does he want to meet up?
How about after closing time, which will be about 8 o'clock this evening? We're going to be closing early this time of the year.
Okay. We'll come back.
All right. Do you want to buy any other books?
Yeah.
Books.
Yeah, we have books. We got CD, DVDs,
He doesn't do much reading.
music. We got comic books.
Yeah.
They might have a fighting manual.
Yeah, I already know everything
He
I
just
need to
his
know.
thing.
You saw we took out the guy last session. Boom, didn't even have a scratch.
Except for the car.
Let's not talk about the car. That's driving, not fighting.
Might find an owner's manual and a tech manual for that car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have proficient in car repair. Work with mechanic. Okay. So we'll say it was probably afternoon when you arrived there, anyways. So you have any time during the afternoon to do anything, or you just want to just come back?
You guys got anything you want to get into trouble with?
Anything you want to torture me with?
Is there still a McDonald's across the street?
Yes.
Can we burn it?
Burn it? Oh, that's too much.
You'd be putting them out of their misery.
No.
Trust me, I've been there.
How will you do a culture check?
Natural 20.
You know
You've got no culture.
that that place is terrible. The employees just don't care anymore. The management doesn't care anymore. It's just you get horrible service. You'd probably be doing everybody in the neighborhood a favor if you just removed it as an option. But you do know, though, that if you were discovered by corporate, that there would be problems for you. Yes.
Oh, what's corporate gonna do?
Hey, you know corporations in this town, man.
Corporations
They run
tend
it.
to have their own.
It's clearly a blot on
Say
McDonald's
garbage.
name. I gotta take it down.
They don't have a bloody name. They don't worry about their plots.
I said we
They
just
make-
fix
they
the
make
ice
sure-
cream machine.
Makes our other stores look better. Anyway. So this is leave that one. Leave that one alone.
Okay.
Yeah. But just
We
you
can
know.
set the bomb after hours.
There's some- still
There's no
some,
after hours. They're always open.
Yeah, but they're not always working.
Are they ever working?
Meh.
Okay. Anyway, let's What if we go to a decent place to have a nice meal until the hour comes when we meet the dragon?
Okay.
What restaurants are in town besides McDonald's?
There are a couple of like little mom and pop little restaurants, family-owned places that crept up that were originally fast food places, but they eventually went under, and so
Because
somebody else
McDonald's
sold
stick
the
around.
property.
Okay, we'll
Taco
go.
Bell won the franchise war.
In that movie, yes.
It's Pizza Hut if you live in France. They replaced all of them with different, more popular companies in other countries,
Huh.
which is quite a process, especially in that time.
Okay. So anyway, we go to a nice old family-owned restaurant. Have a nice meal, sit down.
Someplace you have no incentive for worrying down,
No,
no personal vendetta against.
Nope.
No. Yeah, they're able to provide you a meal. It just costs $5. It's
I know.
a meal.
Okay.
I'm surprised inflation hasn't made it $20.
Don't give them any ideas.
It made it very affordable food.
Okay.
It's people.
As if we don't have enough of those already.
Okay.
Well, no, you killed it.
Actually, we
That's
don't.
the coloration was
Yeah.
killed anyways.
It is-
Yeah.
it's-
So,
Yeah.
gets to be
All right. So we're going
7:55. You get back.
back to the store.
Yeah.
So we meet them around the back.
No, you're invited to come inside.
Oh, inside.
Yes. And there's a long table that's already been set up
Yeah.
near the back after all the rows of books. And it just has essentially what looks like power armor that is shaped like a dragon.
Well,
Very
I'll be
menacing.
darned. What happened to the head on your armor there, Mr. Dragon? Seems you didn't get a complete set. Somebody pulled you back all of a sudden. Out of the frame. Must have been embarrassing.
Where can I get one of those?
They're very expensive. I was fortunate I could afford this one.
See, we couldn't afford the whole thing. Anyway, continue.
You excuse me if I don't remove the helmet. I speak through the speakers of my suit. You had a book to present to me?
Yes. Hand him over the book to look at.
Okay. Over the power glove, essentially. He puts on like white gloves on top of them and starts looking at it very carefully.
Now you're playing with power. It's so bad.
You're so bad.
Yes.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Can you read this?
Thanks to the translation available to me in my goggles
Ah.
of my suit, yes.
Huh.
It's not a perfect translation, but get the general gist of it. Were you able to translate it?
Yes.
Truly.
Yes.
I would be very interested in that translation.
I wish you would have said that, or I would have brought it with me.
That'll be another.
I'll just make a copy.
Well, you
I
certainly
would pay you an extra $1,000 for the translation. I would sell that translation for it in the store, and I would give you rights to it. Partial rights. I include your name.
I'd want 10% of sales.
That's not
50% of
asking too much.
merchandise.
Not sure how much merchandise we get based on this, but sales of the text would be potential,
Or
especially
persuasion.
persuasion.
10% isn't asking too
22.
much.
22. I can give you 15%. 50%.
Plus 50% merchandise?
No. Again, there's not really much merchandising in this. It's a medical
So
tax.
what's the problem? If you come up with merchandise, great. If not, you're not losing anything.
Fascinating notion.
Just don't come up with any merchandise.
Merchandise. So that can be arranged, yes.
Okay. I'll bring you by the translation tomorrow if that sounds good.
Very good, very good.
What about the original?
Well, the original, yes. We have this I have available. I can certainly have one of my employees gain the from the safe the necessary set price. Or now that I have the knowledge of the translation already made, granted I could have made the translation myself, but if the work's been done, why remake the wheel? Why reinvent the wheel, right? I will, of course, compare your text with what's been done.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to, sell false information. I fully trust in your abilities, especially if you're able to translate something like this.
Are you improving some of it?
Indeed.
Yes.
In what nature?
Read up on Tim Panning.
Oh my. Someone let you do this.
She did.
Well,
She
obviously,
lived.
that's even more impressive. You are obviously a man of many talents, a jack of all trades, you might say. Astounding. In that case, again, I could provide you the 10,000.
His name isn't Jack, it's John.
That is true. I had not known your name.
It's Jean.
Jean. Hello,
And your name, sir?
Jean. My name is Gregory.
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 Peck?
Oh,
Murphy.
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 Yes.
Wasn't Murphy that guy in the brain who was controlling this robotic suit?
That was Kang.
I thought it was Murphy in the suit, Robocop. Wasn't that Murphy?
Oh, yes, that's also
Yes.
Murphy.
Murphy,
Yes.
not Murphy. Anyway,
I assure you I am fully human.
okay. But you look like
I'm not
Robocop.
cyborg. Well,
Okay. Uh-huh.
the suit's just intended to be very menacing.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
And protective.
Very well.
In any case, there's also, I'm glad I brought this with me then, but of course, once you provide the translation text as well, do you live far from here?
Not too far.
Perhaps one of your companions can go to your abode and collect the manuscript, the translated manuscript.
I believe he locks it up, and then we don't know the combination. Is it under?
Do you lock it up?
Are you good with going to pick it up?
Sure.
All
But
right.
to point out what it is,
You know that stack of papers I wrote on?
maybe?
The very big stack?
Okay.
The one that guy paid a lot of money for?
Oh, that one.
Yes, that one.
I go back.
Okay.
Okay.
Do an investigation check.
That is a 7.
It takes you a long while. You ran like 3 stacks of papers because he works on a lot of papers, and you just bring them all.
I just load them up into the car.
Yeah.
As long as they're in the same order.
He said
it's
stack
fine.
of papers. I found a lot of stacks.
All right, I'll pull out what he needs from it.
Okay. Fantastic, fantastic. Well, as you know about the money, I informed my employee to provide the offer of a debt coin in lieu of potentially the $1,000 for the translation. I could also provide you a common sense.
A common sense.
Yes.
If it's common, why provide it?
Well, it's only common to the wealthy.
And what does a common sense?
Why not common dollars? That sounds like a lot more what?
Because the debt coins are worth far more.
I'm not in debt.
common sense are very similar to dead coins in that they also use the K-bots from the deceased to imbue them with a level of intelligence, but not necessarily sentience. And they're often used by companies to basically negate the necessity of an artificial intelligence. It basically has a form of common sense and interaction that a standardly intelligent human would have.
What's my marker for guidance here?
Marker for red.
Yes. You know, we're talking like Tony here.
Hey!
What's your intelligence?
11.
11. They're fairly close to him, yes.
Okay.
You can have social, you have interactions with it.
Hey!
It has a wider vocabulary of a single language.
In those words?
It knows many words, yes.
Wow.
And it doesn't fall into the same, let's say, flaw as many artificial intelligence do with getting stuck on paradoxes or contradictions. It simply ignores them. Goes on with what it's about doing.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I can certainly go for that. So a debt coin and common sense.
Yes. Anybody want to do any other kind of technology check? If you think about anything else, do you remember anything else about these coins?
Sure.
Nope.
Let's see. Technology. 15.
13 on me.
15 plus whatever. What do you count? 16.
16. Okay. You're aware that there are also people that have been able to take their coins to cloning facilities and basically make a generic body for, you know, whatever the K-bot's body was based on. And the coin itself is actually inserted inside the brain of this cloned body, and they are nicknamed vendors because they are often used in the service industry for selling products, and they are coin operated.
Okay.
25 minutes coming up on.
Now, is that how they communicate? You say they talk to you. How does, as a coin, how does it talk to you?
You are able to either connect it into a computer. It has to have a micro USB port.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You still use those?
I mean, micro USB Mark 10. Yeah. Or you can just plug in a little speaker. They sell speakers, so you can plug into it. Yes.
Okay. Whatever.
And you're aware
Yes.
that there's also not only can you take it to a hospital, but there's also places called Hell.
Uh-huh.
And you know what Hell stands for? Headquarters of Exiled Liberation League. Basically individuals that were able to find other alternative cures that the gods from the Gods Network or from the big corporations or the mainstream hospitals. Most of them were like from back alley deals or from potentially that's what the botanist, the herbalist, had gotten his method through for him and his brother for finding cures for the plague. And they decided to make an organization of people who, particularly like for the blight, who have, continue to have the K-bots in them. And so oftentimes debt coins are people who had made some sort of a deal in Hell, and they either failed on the deal or they tried to renege on the deal. Something happened, and upon their death, the K-bots inside them were accumulated into a coin that was implanted in them when the deal was struck. And so basically they had to live their lives in servitude in the coin. But that if they were to be returned to hell or a hospital, then a new clone body could be provided for them, and they would gain their full sentience for the dead coin. As opposed to the vendors would be more or less like organic drones.
Might be more dangerous as a vendor if they could come back and get their own being sentient beings, all of a sudden become, have their own mobility and everything. They essentially turn on you or something. They wouldn't necessarily be your slave anymore if they had a body. But best not to do that if you want to keep it.
So this is the knowledge that you know.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to take the debt coin and common sense, or you're going to take
Sure.
the cash?
I'll take the coins.
Okay.
Yay.
And number 38. Dios pesos.
Ideally, I think that would probably be one of the first things we tried to make on the 3D printer. We actually tried to design our own stuff. Would be to actually make one of those types of coins. Yeah. And they also have their own battery diamonds inside them. So they're essentially constantly operational.
So, do I know anything about the individuals that are in these?
The common sense one, it knows English, and again, it just provides just general servitude. Whatever task is you give it, whether it's to be clean, or to organize in a certain way, or to sell a product.
That's after it's given a body, right? How can it use this?
You could insert it into automaton, a robot, and it would be able to try to function as well as it can inside whatever mechanism it's got.
We just got a self-aware car.
Does the car have a slot for this thing?
Do a technology check.
8.
Maybe I'll do a
It's got a digital clock to it and a radio.
19.
Huh?
19.
19. You are confident that your car is not advanced enough presently
Yes.
to have that in it.
Okay.
There are upgrades available for it.
So we'd have to spend more money on the car to get it to whatever.
Or
I was
get a
hoping for
newer
Knight
car.
Rider,
Or
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
You also know there are different voice modulators, so you can have it be your voice you want. Most all of the celebrities, their voices have been taken from their various movies or TV shows or songs if they're musicians, and in interviews and whatnot. And so essentially you can emulate any of their voices.
Well, that's my intelligence. You could be like me. Put it in the car, be like, hey, 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 let's drive, yeah.
Or good things.
You could certainly do that, yes.
These don't have accelerometers in them, do they?
No.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Yes.
I can see really annoying the personalities inside by flipping them around.
Rather, yes. But they do have a small microphone.
Do I have to
So
plug
they can
in speakers?
understand you.
You have to plug in speakers though.
Plug it.
Okay.
Has a headphone jack?
No headphone jack.
No.
But it does have Bluetooth.
It has Bluetooth.
Yeah.
We're still using that?
I don't see any blue teeth in that. I don't see any teeth at all.
A derivative of. Wireless.
Oh, okay.
So it's like Bluetooth 10?
Bluetooth.
Because, if you look at the naming conventions of USB, they've gone from 1, 2, 2.2, 3, USB-C, USB 2x2, or it's just weird.
All right. Your store doesn't carry speakers by any chance, does it?
We do in the media section over there, yes.
Can I pick some up? I know you're closed, but
Certainly, we have many employees concerning assisting with that.
I want to get 2 pairs.
Okay.
I want these things talking to each other to amuse me.
As stupid as that. That's funny, yes. I'm sure one will get really frustrated at the other one because it's like just droning on basic responses. Like Alexa's sort of, yeah. Alright. That'd be $10.
Okay. For both or for one?
For the pair.
Okay.
And they'd be like the Portal 2 cores. Fact sphere, don't they?
Yes.
And go space, space, space.
Yes.
All right. Let me know when you start selling some copies of that.
Certainly. You can come by. How about Sunday afternoons? We're closed on Mondays.
Okay. But it is Monday.
In real life, it's Monday, yes. But in game, it's Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep track of this. It's Tuesday. How many long rests can we keep track of that you don't?
Air conditioning face.
Okay.
Yeah. So, there's that.
All right. I will sync up the speakers.
Yes.
Hello, coins.
Yes.
Hello, computer. Just use the keyboard.
Yes.
How quaint.
Yeah.
Just got a scenario where I can make the GM talk to himself.
Those are always fun.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
The smaller coin responds, "Hello. My name is Bob."
Bob?
Hi, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
What can you do?
Not Bob.
I provide several functions. In this state, if I were given a Wi-Fi signal, I could do internet searches for you. I don't have one right now, though. I don't catch it in the speaker.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
Well, Bluetooth is separate from Wi-Fi, so.
Exactly. He doesn't have Wi-Fi now right now. Yes. That's another attachment.
But he's here, isn't he?
Huh?
We got back to our base, right?
Yeah.
We have Wi-Fi, don't we?
But there's no Wi-Fi in the coin.
Hmm.
Well, the coin only has Bluetooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to find something to put the coin in. to
Get
give
to
it
a
life.
computer. Yeah.
Okay.
It basically acts like an Alexa or one of those other types of smart
Except it does not have.
Built-in Wi-Fi.
no Wi-Fi now.
Well, all those do, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if there's built in Bluetooth, you have a computer with Bluetooth, and you can communicate with it.
Okay. So
And
the
there
other
are-
one
There are Bluetooth Wi-Fi adapters also.
says, "Please state the nature of the medical emergency."
What's your name?
Severin.
Severin?
Severin.
How did you get into this scenario?
Bad deals. My previous owner, before Mr. Murphy, decided that that should be my opening greeting. Otherwise, he wouldn't use me. Use this service. So I was stuck to listening to the world and not saying anything to anybody. So hello, out there.
Hello.
Yes. Can I get out?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
I don't even know what you can do yet, or why.
How do you see it? You don't have eyes.
Saw that coming, huh? Yes. Proverbially, saw that coming.
Proverbially?
Metaphorically.
Okay.
Does he have Wi-Fi?
I think it's time to go look at job boards. Go see what jobs are in the area, because these things can be fun. We'll
You should
figure
plug
it
the other guy into a Roomba.
Ah, yeah.
out. Which one?
The little one. You can clean. Or no, the big one. That'd be funnier.
She was probably chased a cat.
We have a cat?
Sure, everybody has a cat.
You never declared you had a pet.
It's a ninja cat, though. You never see it.
Of course it is. Unfortunately, this interaction was the only thing I had written up so far. Was George, the store, where George was from, this for the coins, and what hell is.
Now what do you want?
All right,
Let's go to hell.
let's go look at the
Improv.
billboards.
Yeah.
Jobs. We need to make more money.
Yep.
Mendelssohn's was profitable. Let's
Well,
do
you had
something.
an option to get $10,000. How would you make more money than that? You want to sell the coin?
No! I got 2 people to torture. I mean, talk to. I know! Maybe we can have the smart one run a role-playing game.
Fascinating.
I'll get the characters.
What will the bone do?
And the small one can declare random numbers for the smart one.
I can do that, yes.
And they'll be truly random.
So which system are we playing? Dungeons and Dragons?
A better game?
I think we ought to play that new game, you know, with the nanobots and the different.
Nah, it's too much like real life.
Oh,
You
okay.
mean Shadowrun?
So what's listed on the billboards?
Is there one that says earn respect and has an army woman on it? Because clearly it's women that needs to earn respect in the army.
That sure seems to be the case.
They just need bigger, anyway, guns.
You see one sign that says negotiator required for negotiations with corporate entity
Ah, corporate
for
entities.
saving poor village.
Are these between corporate entities or between a village and a corporate entity?
You're a
or-
pretty good negotiator.
I punch things.
Like I said, negotiate.
Eh, I don't know.
It's negotiating with attitude.
Yeah, it tends not to work out too well.
Tactile negotiation?
Aggressive negotiation.
Kinetic
I don't think
negotiation.
any of us have very much charisma, do we?
Oh no, no.
I've got negative charisma.
Yeah, I got a point.
There's another one that says missing brother, last known location in Vandalia.
That sounds like
Is
a
there a
job
missing cat?
for
There's one thing in our
investigator,
Shattered God campaign. We made this notice board, and we obsessed over a missing cat. It's like, it's far above your level. You can't handle this cat right now.
We kept joking about the fact that, wait a minute, there's a missing cat. We probably can't do that. That's a high level.
I think we could go find this missing brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it have a picture of him?
It does. And,
Is there any specification on required condition of with returning then?
preferably alive. And, if not, at the very least, what happened to him?
We matched up with a database of plague victims.
You can do a genealogy check.
I can try. That's a 17.
17. You know that he was treated for the plague, and that he was a Terran.
Can we stop by a cell store so I can find a coin-operated cell phone? Early smartphone, cellular
So
connection.
you're treating it like a SIM card.
Yes.
Does it have a monthly carrier fee?
I'm hoping it's offset by sales of my great book and the merchandise.
You're able to find a mobile store that sells a fairly basic, at least by their standards, advanced by our standards today, of a smartphone that does have a slot to enter in a coin to make it even smarter and easier to use. And it's $50 for purchase and $20 a month.
How much is the premium model?
That would be 700. That's what all the phones are these days. Once you trade in, you might get half credit.
700?
So
And what's the cost per month on that?
$35.
I think I'll go for that.
Okay.
Where are you getting all this money? That's right.
He just sold
Yeah,
a translation for 1,000.
Yeah.
He could have gotten 10,000 though.
Yeah. Well, I thought you took a coin, 2 coins.
No,
instead
but the
of-
first translation.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
It's true.
You don't burn through the money.
With the premium model, you know that it has, unless you are deep underground or under something specifically required to block radio signals, you have a constant internet / radio connection, constant cell phone connection
Nice.
with the God's network.
Ooh. They don't have adapters so I can put the debt coin in to use as well, do they?
They do not know.
Okay.
Well, they had Bluetooth though. You can have the deck coin communicate with the thing via Bluetooth.
That'll work.
It's gonna match them up.
I will slot my
Pair the phone.
common sense coin into the smartphone.
Okay.
So, on Tuesdays, once a month, I gotta pay $35.
Time passes. Dun, dun.
Is there overage fees?
No, they
Data
just cut
caps?
you, they just cut you off.
Oh no, they let you go on, and then they don't tell you until afterwards that they're going to charge you.
Well,
Mine.
but this is the pay-as-you-go phone. So if you go over, they either cut you off or slow you down so slow. You're like 300 baud. You can watch the text come in and read it faster than it comes in. I remember those days. The 300 baud.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first computer.
Yeah. It was kind of fun.
Ralph's BBS. All right. I'm gonna send Bob off to give me maps of Vandalia and probable locations of this guy. Let it go do all the fun things.
Okay. It provides you a map. It provides you locations of interest. It also provides you locations where people have asked where to bury bodies. Because for some reason people have asked that question so frequently, they decide, you know what, we'll make part of the interface. Whatever. We don't care anymore. We're going to look there anyways since you asked, but...
It's one of those Siri questions you can ask where to hide a body. And it will give you answers.
Dumpsters and sewer entrances.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I download one of those apps that you can do a voice changer on?
Okay.
Did it come with that? Okay.
He's like, yeah!
I did say it was an available thing.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Yep.
he's too agreeable. Anyway.
You already knew
The
that.
technology is available, you know? I mean,
yeah, it's available, yeah. Doesn't mean
Well, normally you have to pay like.
it's
per
not really
voice.
game changing. It's just a matter of me
Yeah.
doing a silly voice for Bob.
Yeah.
I come from the net.
Right now
System
we're
of
setting to
users.
British female just like I have my iPhone. Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
Reboot.
Sword is set to British female voice.
British female voice.
Old or young?
Yeah, just like I got my Siri.
Uh-huh.
Here, so you have a... Tell a joke.
A bird was stolen on my lamps. I should be upset, but I'm delighted.
There you go.
Okay, well then.
I was assuming more of the Monty
We'll
Python
see how
kind of.
long
Yeah, Monty Python.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Oh, I'm sure
5
there's
minutes.
many other options.
Certainly. Again, it's not really game changing, it's just silliness.
Yeah, it's okay. It's really...
You're perfect at that, John.
I'm silly alright, that's for certain.
Just maintain the
That's
voices.
Oh, sounds like Mrs. Delphire now.
Oh, bye, yeah. Yeah. Hello!
Hello, John. How are you today?
Hi, Mr. Everett, thank you.
Okay.
It's a spot-on impression
Yeah.
of a friend's father that,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Yes.
just,
Yes.
yeah.
He actually
Okay.
changed the way he greeted us because that was literally the way he would greet us every time. It's like, now it's just,
It's John and Dave.
Okay. Anyway,
All right.
enough of that. Let's get back to the game.
So, going to Vandalia.
He's the parrot, not me!
but I'm not the GM now.
I know.
Use the phone for maps so we can get there correctly.
Indeed. Make the driving check with advantage.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
That's 19?
You make their easy peasy.
wow. Finally.
Well, yeah, you're on an advantage.
You've been scary. I should have taken I got land vehicles too. I should have been doing driving.
Yeah, it's based on your dexterity, so actually you.
Well, I have good dexterity, yeah.
Well,
All right.
it's not your car, anyways.
Okay. Not my car.
It's my Taco Cat.
Okay.
Listen,
This and Taco Cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find a way to upgrade it.
Taco dog. Anyway, continue.
Okay.
We're there. Wherever that is.
And you see signs posted up of the man's face and the address of where you should send him to, bring him to.
Hey, Bob,
Did he?
can you access all the public traffic cameras in the area?
No.
Can you access some of the traffic cameras in the area?
No.
Can you access any cameras in the area?
There's a camera in your phone.
Thank you. Any others?
Opening Wi-Fi features.
Well, now you have Wi-Fi.
He's in the phone.
Yeah.
Phone is Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so they've progressed beyond Wi-Fi. It's good.
Okay. So, I think he's wanting to do a facial recognition search through all the cameras locally.
There is an unprotected Wi-Fi signal coming from one of the houses in this neighborhood.
Well, that sounds fun.
Sounds pretty dangerous if you ask me.
Not for us.
It's just Bob's problem.
It is my problem. Why is it my problem?
Go find out.
Okay.
Access the Wi-Fi signal and see if you can access the cameras locally.
It is a child playing a video game.
Hey, just let him go.
Okay. Can you play a prank on the child?
I can, yes. Of what nature?
Depends. What game are they playing?
They're playing.
No one's playing that.
I think there actually is a video game
They're playing Fortnite.
called.
Their system must crash and burn.
Okay.
Kids started swearing out the storm.
I deleted one of the required files to have the operating system work.
Good, Bob.
Thank you.
Do you desire another voice?
I have no desires at all.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
While we drive around, I'm going to send Bob off to look for possible ways to make common sense more sentient.
Delightful.
Like I said, common sense, common dollars.
So, should we be trying an investigation check or?
Yes. We want to roll an investigation check. If there's something.
10.
8.
And I helped. 20.
Natural 20?
No,
Okay.
dirty 20.
A dirty 20, okay. From asking around some people in the neighborhood, by inquiring of what have been done already, and where searches have already been made, you are able to figure out that there is a wooded area that had not yet been searched.
Ah. Okay. Lead us toward it on the map. There's a wooded area.
You asked Bob to show where that is on the map.
I could just put that in the phone without Bob.
Yes, you can do that too.
Bob's doing important research.
Okay. We're heading toward the wooded area.
Okay.
The car.
We want to do a survival check as you enter the edge of the woods.
15.
Ooh.
13.
What do you add to it for? Oh, okay. 6?
Or, no, 14, sorry. Keep forgetting Jack of all trades.
Okay. You two both notice you see trees.
Yeah.
You can't see the forest through the trees.
Okay.
You two notice that there are a scrap of clothing on the ground and claw marks on one of the trunks of a tree. Seems to be some denim on the ground.
So what do you guys see?
I use my brute senses to try to track it.
Okay.
With advantage on survival.
On tracking on the,
Yeah.
the nature, yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Nope.
You're not used to this forest. There's
Yeah.
a lot of nature on here.
I mean,
Maybe a bit
it's-
of pollen too. It's like, oh man, let's get really into it in there.
So they show me the thing, and I'll try my tracking thing. Just
That
to-
die is going away.
Let's see. Would that be plus or what?
Survival.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
14. All right. You make your way through, and it's a bit off of the beaten path, but you do see a couple more examples of claw marks on the on branches, some torn out branches, and claw marks in the some of the thicker trees, and more clothing. This time a full shirt.
Ooh. Any blood on it?
There is some blood. Like a
Whose
small
blood?
splatter of blood.
Whose blood is this?
There are also claw marks in the
Yeah.
shirt. It seems as though it was ripped off.
Uh-huh.
If you've seen the Dark Phoenix movie, that's one thing Magneto constantly asks Jean Grey, whose blood is on this shirt? Whose blood is on your shirt?
Really?
Yes.
I have not seen it yet.
Ah. It's okay. It's better than a lot of the reviewers say it is, but it's still not great.
Okay. You want to try your tracking skills again? We got
I
a little
can
closer,
certainly
we got a
try.
little more-
And you have blood smell.
That's 18.
18. All right.
There you go.
Now that you're further in, you seem to walk past the flowers that were near the entrance there, and of the edge of the forest there. Less pollen in the air. Oh, okay, that's what the smell is. Okay.
Yeah.
And you find down by a creek.
Down by the river? Is it a
Creek.
band? No.
Creek.
Crick? Yes.
Creek.
Creek. Is that C-R-E-E-K or C-R-E-A-K?
Is it Beaver Creek?
No, this is Vandalia.
Vandalia Creek?
Okay. Anyway, continue.
You're gonna break your
Man
rules.
down! Man down!
Only their spirit.
Okay.
So, you find an unconscious man lying in the creek.
Am I sure he's unconscious or just dead?
He seems to be breathing,
Okay.
shallow breathing,
Okay.
and there is a dead dog beside him.
Ooh.
Is that the dog named Dead Meat?
Dog meat.
Dog Meat? Anyway, okay.
Hey, what's your name? I can't remember.
Severin.
Severin. You didn't say it.
Oh. Please say the nature of the medical emergency.
Thank you. We got an unconscious man here. What should we do?
Really hopes you wouldn't continue the quest. Have you checked for a pulse?
No. How do I do that?
Hold on to his wrist and count how many times within a minute you feel the pump debump.
The thumb? Beat bum?
Nothing. You'll feel it when you feel it.
Or I could just slap a health watch tracker on him and tap the button.
Yeah.
You have one of those?
No, but can you buy one?
You're in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, we're not gonna buy
Can you
it.
say you bought one before you got
Wait,
here?
how do you know we're in the forest?
I could hear him sneezing.
Isn't he linked to your phone? The phone has a camera?
No.
He's on
that's
that
the
side.
small
He has a
one.
microphone, that's it.
Oh, he has a microphone, yeah. He can hear him.
Could we put you against him and you tell if he has a heartbeat?
Suppose if you press it hard enough, the microphone should be able to pick up on the pulse.
Right. Press this very hard against the body.
Strength check?
Straight.
He died. So coin was put into him.
Medicine check.
Medicine check.
Medicine check, that's me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
No.
that'd be 9.
Can you roll with advantage because the coin is assisting you?
Yeah.
It's telling you, no, not there. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything.
So now I got the medicines. My things. I got 60 plus 4. I mean,
20.
30. 20.
Unnatural. Okay, dirty 20. He does in fact have a pulse. He is breathing.
Okay.
It is an elevated pulse. It seems that this man has gone through an extreme experience that
He's lost blood.
is passed out.
He's
Yeah.
lost blood. So.
He's bleeding.
Well, he's lost blood. He may not be bleeding right now, but he's low.
Surely you'd be able to figure that out.
You notice while you're trying to press the
Yeah.
coin on him, how does this thing work?
Yeah.
He did have some marks on his chest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I sync this smart one via Bluetooth to the camera on the phone so it can see what's going on?
Yes.
All right.
Do a basic technology check.
Let's do it. That would be a 7.
It takes you 10 minutes, but you're able to figure it out, especially with Bob walking through the
You
process.
got one of those
Really
win-
need a class that's better at this technology
You got
stuff.
one of those Windows phones?
Yeah, you're a programmer?
That's probably why it's so hard. Anyway.
All right. Show the picture. What
Windows,
needs done?
Windows still 6? I thought Apple took over everything.
Well, there's still Android stuff and stuff. Anyway. So I've got my my medical kit here.
I don't even know if this guy's a doctor.
Well, I'm used to doing medical props, so that's
You're talking about the coin.
I was a doctor when I had a body.
Oh yes.
We'll make me have Bob go get the song and ain't got no body.
It's your coin, it's your choice.
So how do we fix this guy?
He explains to you the process of how to.
We find some medicinal plants, don't we?
How to have him recover.
Yes.
Yes.
And what could cause these injuries?
It appears from the angle of the attack of the piercings that they were self-inflicted, which is very curious considering how he has human hands, not what appear to be wolf claws.
So
Bob,
he's
did you
aware
hear all
something.
that?
Yes.
Can you go out and find some possible solutions for this?
No.
He was attacked from a wolf from behind, possibly.
That's an idea. Bob's so much more agreeable.
Whatever. Okay. He wakes up. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, who are you?
We think you were attacked by a wolf from behind.
That's so long? Okay, good. Alright.
What exactly were you doing with that wolf?
What? Well, I don't know. I didn't see any wolf. Ugh! It was Mrs. Murphy's dog.
Yeah.
Why is Mrs. Murphy's dog all the way out here?
I don't know. Why is it dead?
We were hoping you could tell that.
I don't know. I went to bed last night.
Well, you like
I had a
him
bit of
for
drink. Liking what?
With a throat? Like a throat? I forgot his name.
Do
A werewolf!
Do a nature check.
Nature.
He's aware of something.
Okay,
He doesn't
19.
seem that aware to me.
No, 18.
18.
Yeah.
You seem to recall that there is the ability that if somebody was infected with chaotic type of biobots, that they could change, modify the body to the degree that they would gain animal-like features as a brute would, but in a chaotic animal sense. So they would be more savage
Uh-huh.
than a brute would be. and that the person would be out of control of the situation, and that they would wake up the next morning and unknown gone.
Ah.
And what's the stimulus for this?
Could have been adrenaline rush, fight or flight notion, and certain types of encounters that would be of a personal nature, a sexual encounter, various things that get the heart pumping.
What about a full moon?
That has nothing to do with it.
Come on, animal urges. Full moon.
It's
So-
other animal urges we're talking about.
If we want to figure out what happens, we just need you to attack him. Is that what I'm thinking?
That's what I do.
Oh, we just got
Wait,
him up.
what? Attack me? What's going on? What do you mean attack me? What happened?
We're not attacking you. Whoever attacked you.
Who attacked me?
I don't know. That's what we're asking you.
I don't know.
He's
I
on
fell
third.
asleep.
We're not talking about him.
Are you saying who attacked you?
I don't know who attacked me. I don't know the person that attacked me. I know the person maybe was an animal. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's get you
Ow.
back to your family.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And what were you doing out here in the woods? Do you remember coming out here?
No,
What do you remember before you got here?
I went to bed.
That's it? You went to bed and
I
you
mean-
woke up in the woods? Well,
I mean, I wasn't alone in bed.
What? No comment. This is family.
Okay.
Family, right?
So how far do you live?
Yeah.
We're in the forest, right? Yeah.
It's going to be
Maybe if we get out of the forest, I can figure out where I am.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's take them out of the woods.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's my house over there.
Jeez.
Wait a minute, what day is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday? I went to bed on Sunday.
Is that Taco Tuesday?
Which Sunday?
Okay. This is Tuesday the 23rd.
24th.
24th.
Actually, what year did we say that the...
2100.
2100.
Yep. As we're moving out, I put my handcuffs on him and tie him behind his back. Precaution, security precaution. You might,
Ow,
injure
ow.
yourself.
All right, fine.
So taking those wounds and stretching them a little.
Yeah, really good, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Must be a massacre.
Because until we find out who or what attacked you or the dog, you're the only witness. You're the only possible suspect.
So today is... Write this down.
Okay, we actually have a star date.
The things that GM should just overlook.
September 21st, 2100.
Okay.
So he was passed out on the 19th, Sunday night.
All right.
Wow.
Well, that was pretty quick. Your family put that job posting up.
Yeah, it kind of happens a lot, so I think that's where I have it on a quick search. I've
You go
ended up
missing
at,
a lot.
it's like the 5th time.
You forget where you've been a lot?
Yeah.
Would you
You
mind
seen a
if we
doctor?
planted a tracker chip in you just so we can make some easy money every once in a while?
What do you think I am, sure, a dog? I mean, come on, it would be a terrible thing to do.
Now you killed the dog.
No, what? Oh yeah, oh man, I would have explained that.
Yeah. Do we
Wait a minute, I didn't kill the dog.
Inspect
Whatever
his,
attacked me killed the dog.
inspect his hands to see if he got fur and blood under his nails, even though they obviously turned back to human.
Well, you put the cuffs on him, so you can do an investigation
Yeah,
check on his
yeah.
hands.
Go ahead.
7.
You were just too excited to use your
Yeah.
cuffs.
Yeah.
I think I should,
Cut
I
him,
should
alright.
do the investigation here.
I mean,
15. I investigate, yeah.
You can tell there is some blood on his hands. But you can't tell whether or not it was his blood, the dog's blood.
I'm gonna take some
Okay.
samples.
Samples, yeah, we can sample in the little
the
sample.
left or the right?
Wow.
Which hand are you wanting to take?
I just
What?
can't
Take my
cover.
hand? What?
The blood sample, not the hand. Anyway, okay. We should be able to find out if it's easy enough if it's human blood or not.
I mean, laxatives and some Epicac, and we can find out what he did.
I don't know, did the dog have bites out of it?
It seems that some parts of it were missing.
Uh-huh. Well. So do you feel satiated? Are you full?
I'm pretty hungry right now,
Pretty
actually.
hungry, huh?
So, I guess I was in the forest for 2 days.
Yeah.
And you can't think of any reason why you black out and forget 2 days.
A
I mean, I
lot.
drink sometimes, I feel it was that, but I didn't drink Sunday, so I
Do
don't
you
know.
have a headache?
I mean, I feel like I got somebody slapped me around a bit. I feel like somebody pressed really hard against my chest. Is that there's a ring around my chest? How's that? I feel like somebody did a strength check on me.
Do you need medical attention for chest pain?
No, I'll be fine. The scratches aren't too deep. I'll be good. Thanks for finding me.
Yeah, let's take you home.
Okay.
Sounds like you would have returned home eventually anyway.
Go knock on the door to the house.
Alright. Oh. Hey, at least you kept my pants on me then. I got my keys. I found my keys. Okay. Here, come on in. Let's make
How
yourself
did he get his keys?
in my pocket.
He's
Yeah,
handcuffed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Could you get my keys for me?
I'll get his keys.
Thank you. Oh my.
Uh-huh.
I open his door and shove him inside.
You could have said they were in his back pocket.
All right. Well,
Is his family in there?
Yes, his sister is there.
all right. Let's quiz the sister now. He said he gets lost often and loses time, blacks out for a day or two. What can you tell us about what you know about this?
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
He's a werewolf. So you're aware of this, and you didn't done anything to try to keep him from.
She's aware.
I mean, she's a weird.
She's aware too. No.
I mean, he's an idiot. I can't control him. I
Huh.
can't control what he does with his girlfriend. I can't do it all the way he drinks. I mean,
Well,
You got a
what-
basement in this house?
yeah.
I want to bring out the beast. Tame it.
You
I
can do that?
do a persuasion check with disadvantage because you're basically insinuating you're going to beat up his brother.
That's a 2.
I don't think so.
I punch him anyways.
This guy's name's not Rodney, is it?
That's 25 to hit.
Don't forget he's bound. You got advantage.
Sucker buns.
Yeah.
It is Henry Macer.
Yeah, you can't fight back. Wouldn't that give me advantage?
Yeah, I think it should.
Yeah.
Okay, I still.
Why are you trying to make him turn him into a wolf? You want to start a fight?
I always start a fight.
Ah.
And then do 5 damage with my other punch.
I think I'm going to go in the other room while he's starting to fight it. Listen up here.
Bonus strike is a natural 20.
Okay, well, you triggered him to become werewolf anyways.
Okay, still punching him.
Yeah, I can tell.
Alright.
It's another 8 damage.
Okay, he rolls a strength check. He rolled a total of 21, so he's able to break through the manacles,
Yeah.
handcuffs.
Alright.
Yeah, not manacles, handcuffs.
I use my speak with beasts to try to talk him out.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Persuasion. Roll persuasion.
Well, it's also animal handling, because you're talking more to the beast than you are to the man.
Yeah.
So animal handling.
Okay.
Are we gonna roll initiative after his
That's an 8.
interesting round here?
He attacks you.
Of course it is.
Yes. And so we roll for initiative. Okay.
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 20.
14.
24.
Everybody's fast on their feet, huh?
Well,
Okay.
he started it.
And you're at the entrance of this house.
Yep.
You're all basically surrounding him.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I punch him.
Punch.
With advantage, because I've got Jason too.
And from the phrasing of this, I just realized you're probably the best at this.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Is it bonus action or action to interact with the coins?
Some of those 6 damage.
Bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry?
6 damage.
6 damage.
Second
okay.
punch. That is a 19.
That'll hit.
It's another 8 damage. I'm going to try to talk him down again, animal handling.
Okay.
You just obey him. Submit.
Well, how about intimidation this time?
Intimidation. Ah, much better. Or not. 8.
No, he just growls at you. Alright, next then will be Jean.
Well, I'm gonna find a comfortable seat and sit down. I'm gonna use a bonus action to send Bob off to go find me vulnerabilities on werewolves.
Okay.
And for an action, I am going to start ranting at the werewolf to give you advantage on your attacks.
Alright.
For the next turn, allies gain advantage on attack rolls against enemies within 10 feet that I can see.
Yep. We're already flanking him now.
I'm just sitting down,
Okay. He's flanking.
yelling random things.
There's a
at
nice rocking chair at the porch.
Yep, yep.
Yes, yeah, naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
You were side by side behind him.
Yeah.
You weren't necessarily, he was in the entranceway. So.
Okay.
Alright, so next will be the werewolf's turn, Henry's turn. He's going to attack you.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
You instigator.
That's going to be, 22 to hit.
That hits.
He's going to be biting you. That's going to be 8 piercing damage.
Ooh.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course he is.
Oh,
That is 19.
You're fine. Then he attacks you with his claws. That's going to miss. That's only going to be a 7 there. Alright. The next is Kale.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I have advantage, I guess. I'm going to do an improv and do a poison spray at him.
Okay.
Okay. And let's see. So that's
But that doesn't give you advantage on that roll. It's just a ranged idea attack.
it's a ranged idea.
right?
Well, but it,
You got poison spray on the list, right? You can
yeah. Oh, okay.
look at
Detail on it. Yeah.
the detail.
It's a
Alright.
ranged attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on his idea modifier.
Idea modifier.
You know, what do you use for your ideas?
I don't know. What do I?
Charisma.
Charisma. That's minus.
Yes.
That's no good.
Not the best idea.
Well, you really didn't think about it when you were generating the characters,
No.
so.
No.
All right. So, I guess I won't use that. Okay. S-
Attack him.
um,
You have weapons.
okay. Yeah, I do. I have my shovel and my trowel. All right, I beat him over the head with a shovel.
Okay.
With advantage.
With advantage, okay. Okay, that's 17 plus 4.
That'll be it, yes.
Okay, and then one d6 plus 2.
Shovel
That
it.
is 8 damage.
8 damage. It looks as though he did not take as much damage from your shovel as he did from his claw attacks.
Oh, gee.
Because, as Bob tells you, his resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage are not made with nanobot weapons. Of course,
Oh.
since...
I am a nanobot weapon.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Next turn.
where's that sword?
Yeah, we don't have it.
Alright,
We got
next is
do it
Tony then. Oh, yeah, Tony, yeah.
Tony.
Done.
Hey,
All right.
Tony.
Punch him.
I can't seem to do much damage with this shovel.
Try hitting him. Natural 20.
Okay. Do you want to use the table, or...?
Double
I'll
damage.
just use double knife.
Okay.
12 damage.
12 damage, alright.
And
You
second
don't have
punch.
smites built into that class, do you?
No. Second punch is a dirty 20.
Okay.
So there's 7 damage. And I'm going to try to talk him down again. That is 21.
21.
Intimidation.
Intimidate.
Stay down!
Alright. He starts to whimper and cower.
Yeah, that's what a dog should always do to a cat.
A werewolf is not a cat. Anyway,
I'm the cat.
you're the cat. A dog should always do to a cat. You mean a cat should always do to a dog. All right.
Well, dogs should always cower to a cat.
Oh,
at
cower
this
to a
point.
cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
You gonna be a good puppy? You're not gonna run off anymore? Gonna kill innocent creatures?
Go do an animal handling check now that you're actually trying to persuade it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
With advantage.
Advantage, you are
Yeah.
being dominant.
Yes, I am the dominant animal. It'll be a 16.
Stupid cat. 16. Yes, you feel as though it will try not to cause any more troubles.
Big problem solved. Punches.
That works.
And he calms down. He reverts back to his human size.
How can we receive our payment?
Ow! That really hurt, dude. Ow!
You really ought to get those spots fixed so that you don't change so often, so easily, and lose control.
I didn't know it until now.
Didn't know it. Oh.
Your sister
Your
did.
sister did. Yes. She never told you?
We don't have a good relationship right now. Maybe we
Apparently.
should open up communications.
Oh,
Maybe I
you owe
can-
me a pair of handcuffs.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, I got one. As long as you're okay with them being fuzzy around.
You said lingerie. Oh,
They're fuzzy, yes.
yeah.
Fuzzy hankies.
I think for good measure, we need to take a blood sample of this guy.
Take a nanobot sample, so see what causes lycanthropy.
Yes.
Does anybody have a medical kit in order to draw blood?
He does.
Actually, I thought I did, but I just do medicinal props. I'm sorry, I have crafter's tool set.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
I have calligraphy tools.
There you go.
Do you poke them with a pen?
Poke
I-
them with a quill
Poison
and
pen.
fill up one of the ink vials that I wash out.
I've got wood carving tools.
Oh, see, I don't need to use the quill.
You might have more precision if you use a quill.
Yeah.
But he's
Or-
not a barky, so could I use wood carving tools in a barky if we ever came across one?
Why would you do that?
To give it a trim. Obviously the bark might grow into... Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
That sounded like a terrible idea. You're going to try and chop it up in some way.
No! Obviously the bark could grow off in different directions and they wanted
Yeah.
a nice clean barky.
Yeah. Shrink the leaves and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Pruning it.
Yeah. A bonsai tree or something, yeah.
Pretty much, yes. Alright, a medicine check. With disadvantage because you are not working proper tools.
Whatever.
Not really.
Well, can the coin remove the disadvantage by being a doctor?
I mean, you can give advice, but it doesn't make up for the lack of tools.
So 8.
8. You're able to jab something into his arm and some blood spurts out, but you don't make it into the bottle, and he just starts bleeding out. Ow! Why? Why even?
I need a blood sample. Stay still. I'm gonna heal you.
I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna heal you now.
It's better than if I go get my drill. Just go with this.
Lay down,
Drill!
don't die. I'm gonna heal you.
Yeah, you wouldn't like the drill.
Panning.
Okay.
Pan alley.
He holds his arm above the bottle and just tries to angle it so it drips properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
We got
Ow.
Nice sample there. Then bandage it up.
Thank you. Paper towels and electrical tape will take care of that.
We have bandages too.
Yeah, they
Either
work
way,
better.
Okay, it says pay him what you're gonna pay, whatever you said on the signs. Alright, average going rate is $200.
okay, sounds good. You guys good with that?
Sure, you take it.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're the money bags.
Okay,
As long as you buy me stuff, right?
sure.
I like to-
something pretty with
I like to have 52 of that to make up, so I can get back up.
Well,
52
upgrade
of
Taco.
that?
$52. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
precise.
Yes. I like even.
Oh, okay, so what you have is
Yeah,
even.
now I've got $100 even.
Okay.
Can we upgrade the taco cat?
I think we should.
Okay, have a good day. Come in, brother. Alright.
Okay.
You close the door.
Uh-huh.
You get back in the car.
Never get in the car.
Yep.
And drive.
So, right now we're in possession of 2 very dangerous nanobot samples.
Yep.
Yeah.
We should find more.
We should go to a laboratory that can handle these things and get rid of them.
What?
Yeah?
No.
Or make duplicates and infect people with them.
I don't think we want to do that.
So, an intelligence-based class that utilizes different types of nanobots?
Programming class, if we ever get that made, yeah.
Yeah, but I want a multi-class.
He wants to level up in it now. I was like,
We've got to make this stuff, right? So we're beta testing this.
Yes.
yep,
And I am such a beta.
yep.
Okay.
More like basic.
Alright. Right now it's 8 o'clock.
In game or out of game?
Both. No, actually, it was past 8 o'clock because we did the deal.
It's pretty late. No, it was the next day, wasn't it?
This is the next day. I guess this would be the next day.
Yep.
So this is
This
Wednesday.
is Wednesday. Wow.
Okay.
He's out for 3 days.
Wednesday, 8 p.m. Wow.
Okay. Now I've got something interesting. Can we like buy nanobots to like make us more charismatic?
Ooh, stat bots.
Yeah, stat bots. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of the point of if you were a nanobot user, some of the coins, depending on how expensive they were, could provide those benefits.
Yes. If you were to use the common sense and basically hold it in your hand while you slept, you would basically be able to draw out the common sense in it, the basic intelligence in it, and any nanobot user would be able to gain a permanent +1 intelligence.
Intelligence.
But you use up the coin.
You use up the coin, and it would reduce the value of the coin to 10% of what it was. So it would bring it from $1,000 down to $100 because I mean, it's still it can be reprogrammed with new nanobots, new decay bots, and it still has a pretty potent battery.
Wait, so all we need to do is sacrifice people?
But it only works with wisdom.
Hold on here! I'd like to change my alignment.
You're gonna use these coins.
Surprised it happened. It took this long.
Yeah. And even the soul coins, you have to be evil in order to use the soul coins. I thought you were evil all along.
Now, Titans don't use nanobots officially, right?
Inside themselves, no.
So I either need to become the Warlock wannabe or one that experiments with nanobots.
Yes. Yes.
And then we just need to keep sacrificing things to the coins.
Level up. Level up.
Now there's decay bots in animals, isn't there?
There are like zombie, essentially, dogs and rats, and yeah.
So will those work?
I don't think they have the stats necessary. You have to have a sentient creature.
They wouldn't. They would provide you decay bots, but they wouldn't give you the same functionality in a common sense because it's running off of the mind of the person that used it. So it would bark at you. I mean, you could put it into a robot dog then, and it would function as a. Well, I suppose you could put it in an android, and you would think it's a dog. I mean, it would. Yeah.
We can have a lot of fun with your car.
But it's a taco cat, so it has to have a cat body.
So we need to go kill a cat?
I'm sure we can find a dead cat somewhere. You don't have to kill one. I'm kind of partial to cats, yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So, anyways, that was our game.
Yeah. So you thought where you were going to be for the one-off I suggested? It's like, John, roll up a 3d6 character. Because you're going to have really low stats as a kid.
Definitely stunted, yeah.
Your birthday party.
Ooh, I can find it for the coin. Just play this. Hey, kid, come here. I got candy.
You're not playing your character. You're playing another kid.
Make new characters.
Yes.
I'm getting all of it.
Yeah.
So
But if you can by that time establish a programmer class,
Oh boy. That'd be some definite work there. So this Saturday we're going to be playing our Springfield game, but we're not going to be doing it here because it's too overly hot here, and it's probably going to get back in the upper 80s on Saturday. So
they want to be in air conditioning.
Well, yeah, they're actually going to be playing in a basement, and they have air conditioning down there to a degree. So
oh well, it's going to be a prequel campaign anyways. So
you won't be missing much from that. Bizanius, I'll be playing Absurd, a character made by Pumpkin Forest,
yep.
a YouTuber, a class in one class in every class.
So he's level 14, but level 1 in every class.
Yes.
And it's the most ridiculous character sheet you've ever seen.
Oh, you know what? He hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
You'll bring it up.
After starts the stream, and then...
Okay.
Yeah.
In any case, until next time, I guess next Monday then, happy gaming.